Hi everyone. I wanted to just give you an update and actually post you have to forgive me, words just go and they're gone. A praise report. A praise report. Um, because things have been really good and I hope that they continue to be. But recently, my last treatment at MDA Anderson, I usually went in for 3 days and 2 nights. I have to see the doctor, go to the lab, have different testing done to make sure I'm okay to have the treatment, and then I would stay one night, have my intrathecal dose in my brain, and then stay the second night and have my IV put in for treating my body, and then I was let go. But recently, the FDA approved for MDA to only have me there one night. I still come in during the day in the morning and see the lab and my doctor and get clearance and everything. And then I get admitted to a room, COVID tested, and then my treatment all at the same time. They did my head, and within 4 hours, they did my IV, and then I got to go home. So it's only one night away from my family now, which is wonderful, especially in these uncertain times. You know, being away longer is just not exactly something that I want to do. And so that's wonderful. It's another step forward. Eventually, they hope to be able to do these within a day, and once it passes through the clinical trial, and then it's able to be done at other MDA Anderson sites that are satellited out, maybe closer to home. So that is wonderful for my family and I. I have been doing really well. I've had quite a few people contact me about how I'm doing, so I figured I would just update, and it's just easier to talk than it is to type it all out. So I've been doing very well. My scans are coming up again. I go in on the 10th and 11th. The 10th is all scan day, and then I go back on the 11th for treatment. That happens every 8 weeks. They restage my cancer, even though stage 4 is as bad as it can be, and that's where it is. They restage it as far as, is it stable? Is it, has anything grown? Has anything changed? Is there anything new? So every 8 weeks I go in for about 5.5, 6 hours of scans. Please pray for me at that time. If you would remember, please. I didn't know I was claustrophobic until I had this cancer happen, and they locked my head down on a table to do my brain MRIs, and whoa, like, I think just not being able to move and get up if I need to. I can lay there, but to lock your head in this thing, I hate that one. And then I also have to do one that I also lock my head down and my whole body is like wrapped. That one is for my lumbar spine. Oh, well, actually, my whole spine. It measures from the base where your spine starts up here at your brain all the way down to your tailbone. And that one, I'm in the MRI about 2.5 hours, just that one. The brain MRI, I'm in there about an hour or so. And then I have CT scans too, full body CT, which that's no big deal. You're just like basically passing through a donut. You're in the middle of the donut on the table. That one's not bad. But the MRIs, I just have them put Christian music on for me, and I close my eyes and I just sit there and rock out to Christian music and try to forget where I am. That's the only way I can get through it, seriously. And they tell me as we're going, however much longer there is, so that's good. But I have had a couple melanoma friends pass away recently, and a few of my other friends are not doing well with the melanoma stuff going on. Some are kind of touch and go right now. And so I just wanted to make sure to tell you all, wherever this video lands, to please protect yourself and your families. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. Melanoma doesn't discriminate against anyone. it would like to kill everyone. So please sunscreen your families, use shade. If you have anything changing on your body, you know your body and your baby's bodies and your family, you know, your husband's, your better than anyone. And if you see anything changing, please get them to a dermatologist right away. It doesn't matter if the mole has been there your whole life. My first melanoma was a mole that was there my whole life. And it can also be a new mole, which my second melanoma was a brand new mole that was changing. The first one was super dark and scary and got bigger and turned all kinds of weird colors. The second one was a very light mole on my arm that just barely had a tiny little bit of a darker spot in it, not even that dark. And then of course the third time I was stage 4 and coughing up blood. So please don't let it get to that point. It's very easy to put sunscreen to limit your sun access. Wear hats, wear long sleeves. Be mindful of how long you're in the sun. Don't get a sunburn. Please stay out of tanning beds. If you must, you know, use a self-tanner, I guess. I didn't even know what to call it. A crusader? Like, I'm all for, let's just put it that way, loving the skin you're in, the skin God gave you, whatever color that is, you're beautiful. And if you believe that and you wear that confidence, it doesn't matter what color your skin is. People will see your beauty shining inside and out. That's where I'm at with it. So I'm not super fan of self-tanners either. I won't do it because I'm beautiful just the way I am. And the Lord told me that. So that's where I'm at. And like I said, I'm coming up on these scans in just a few more days here, and I'll update and let everybody know how they went. I still believe they're going to be clear or stable, and that they're going to find a cure for this melanoma so that I'm with my family as long as the Lord intends me to be. So I love you all, and I hope that you're doing well, praying for everyone during this pandemic, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.